Hi, it's Penny Zinker, your productivity expert. Today I want to share with you a bite on focus. So my program talks about 3 different types of focus. There's strategic focus, that's focusing on the objective and the goal, the purpose or the motivation. And then there's mental focus, and that's getting really clear that there's no internal sabotage mentally with your psychology that keeps you from really doing what it is that you're looking to achieve. So for instance, if you're feeling like you're not enough or this isn't something that you can do, then mentally you're self-sabotaging yourself from reaching that goal. And then lastly is your attention to focus. What are the things that you need to do in the moment, in that step to make it happen? What are the processes that you need to follow and focus on? That's what really creates laser focus. And the other day, a friend of mine was telling me a story that I thought was a perfect example. Is he had just gotten a brand new Corvette and was so excited to take it out to the race course to be able to drive it. And he got himself a trainer, and that trainer was helping him to understand some of the principles of racing a car. Because when you're going so fast, when you come to that turn, before the turn, you need to turn your head and turn the wheel into where you want to go. But it's our natural tendency, right, unfortunately, to look at the wall, which is where we don't want to go, right? Where does this show up for you in your business or at home, where you might be a little bit too much focused on what you're afraid of or where you don't want to go or what you don't want in your life versus what you do want? And that in itself creates a self-sabotage, whether it's focusing on what you want in the objective or whether it's in that mental talk, right? So if he's sitting there going, I'm going to hit the wall, I'm going to hit the wall, then he's going to hit the wall, right? So the instructor would physically take his head and move it so that when his head moves, his arms are going to move to go into the turn. And it took him 3 or 4 times of the instructor doing that for him to shift that pattern away from focusing on the wall and the fear of hitting the wall to really having faith and trust and focusing on what it is that he wanted and move into the turn. So that's just a little tip for you as to how your life and your focus might be compared to a race car driver and how it is to be performing at that highest level, going that fast, because you may be going that fast in your life that you need to focus your energy on what it is that you do want and get your body, your whole physiology, right, whatever it is, get that in line along with your self-talk and your motivation. Those are the 4 core drivers that make up your championship psychology and manage your energy.